The woman who will win this award today, this year, touched me very deeply early on in my term by the boldness she demonstrated in her country to bring unity across professional bodies on the subject of ethics in a place in the world where ethics are quite challenging to understand and to abide. She has also given so generously to her community that, in fact, she's already won an award this week. She and her team are in ICF Hungary. Dora Hegedus, please come to the stage.
Thank you very much. And as you could see in the video, every big thing starts with a crazy idea. So when nearly 5 years ago, when I Googled coaching federations, I found ICF, I chose ICF, I joined, and I couldn't join a Hungarian chapter. So I called Don what to do. He said, okay, make one. So we did one. And then 4 of us, now we are 105. And it was a long journey. It was like we heard yesterday from David White. It was kind of pilgrimage. And I started barefoot, without a map, without anybody around. But I thought, if I have the ticket to northern France, southern France, then I should start walking. I got lost a few times, but fortunately I met other peregrinos. And mostly at the European Leaders Meeting, where I got a huge amount of inspiration. And I got support from Isabel, from the headquarters, from Magda, Janet, Ed. And finally, I started to be able to use the map to go along and are surrounded with an excellent board, with our members, with the support of European leaders. And all this pilgrimage is like a hero's journey for me, with ups and downs. And finally, I think now might be kind of like Santiago de Compostela today in London. And actually, I spent the last 4 nights without sleeping. Because it's not only a celebration. First, yes, it's my personal challenge to celebrate, stop working for a few minutes. But also, it's a very nice way of acknowledging the work of all others without whom I couldn't be a leader. Because a leader is never like a peregrino alone. He's always surrounded by people. And yes, around in the middle of the journey, I realized I heard the sentence, stop asking what ICF can do for you and start asking what you can do for ICF. And I said, okay, so I'm not buying that. Because I'm paying the membership fee, so I should get something. But then I realized it's not ICF headquarters who's asking, what can I do for you? But it's the 20,000 members and the chapters and everybody else and the coaching profession. So that was the turning point for me. And then we started to act quite strongly. And we became, from 12 members, we became a charter chapter in 1.5 years. So I think it's more a decision than finances. And I met wonderful friends at YLM also. And yes, being in Santiago is, for today, I think, will be a celebration, but it's not the end station, as we learned yesterday. So my journey will continue to Finisterre. And I was thinking about what David said, that you need something to burn and you have to leave something there. What I chose to be burned was budgeting. That took me 3 months last year to complete. And what I will leave there is the heavy working boots, and try to do things a bit more leisure. And yes, and being able to celebrate what we preach to our clients. And what I was thinking about my message, yes, to dare, to step out, to go. Don't wait for others to beg you to start something. If you have this itchy feeling, the calling inside, just go ahead. I mean, you have so many possibilities. And it's a supporting environment. We are coaches. Even if you fail, it doesn't matter. But if you don't give it a try, your chapter will remain small. And it's not only the boards, the chapter members too. You can look for any kind of possibilities, and it's there. And it starts with a crazy idea. And you will have followers, I assure you. And yes, it's a heavy weight being called a role model, but yes, it's a service for me, and I just hope to be of some inspiration maybe for others. And I would like to thank you, my family, who tolerated these 5 years, and all you coaches, European leaders, board members, and the headquarters, because it was a real nice journey. And thank you very much for your attention.